transgender. Like, I am not allowed to use the bathroom at my own place of work. We've got like
That's not true. They're just not allowed to use the bathroom. It doesn't align with their biological sex.
Biological sex bathroom. Biological sex bathroom. You see a toilet, it has to have male on it or female, or you else can't use it. It's a biological sex toilet. It's a biological sex toilet.
And they have a thing called autogynephilia. And what that is they get a turn on by pretending to be a woman. They get excited by it. And they want to be around women. And they're creeps.
AGP is autogynephilia. It's attraction towards the self. Autogynephilia. It's a sexual orientation coined by Blanchard. And even he says it's a weird sexuality, but it's a sexuality nonetheless. And it's like gay people. You shouldn't belittle that sexuality. You shouldn't try to change that sexuality. And they're not perverts. They're attracted to themselves. They're attracted to themselves. What are they going to do in a bathroom with other women? They're just going to be envious.
Here's what's not complex. What is your chromosomes?
Right.
Okay?
Oh, yeah, here's the less complicated thing. What's your DNA? Let's sequence it before you can take shit.
So you can't say you're not allowed to use the bathroom where you work. That's not true. You're just not allowed to use the women's room where other women are in there because you're not a woman. And I know you wish you were a woman or whatever's going on, but you're not.
Yeah, just leave the trans woman in the men's bathroom alone, Joe. Just put a woman in a men's bathroom who's been on HRT puberty for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Who looks like just spot on female who's been through female puberty. And you're just like, put them in the lion's den where we don't want women to be. And it's like, come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. If you're transitioning into a woman and you pass as a woman, and Norton's wife, you call her a woman. Use she, her pronouns. That's a woman, Joe. It's like, socially, that's a woman. It doesn't matter biologically. Socially, you perceive her as a woman. She presents as a woman. She's married to like a straight man, right? Straight people, straight guys prey on women. Men are all perverts, right? So what's going to happen to that trans woman when she goes into the pervert den, Joe? It doesn't make any sense. His worldview doesn't make any sense.
You can't escape your fucking chromosomes, okay?
If chromosomes determine your gender, identity, and expression, what is further down the line of chromosomes? Because like I said earlier, DNA, you're going backwards. DNA, chromosomes, genome. What comes after all that? Chromosomes. It's the thing responsible for secondary sex characteristics that you're attracted to. Right? So it's like breasts, fat distribution, muscle atrophy. Muscle atrophy. So like after 5 years, after 3 years of hormone therapy, which is essentially the same time as boys and girls go through therapy during puberty, right? So 5, 6, 7 years during puberty shapes a boy or a girl into a woman or a man, correct? This is biology, correct? It's not the chromosomes doing it. Chromosomes are further back in the chain. It's the secondary sex characteristics don't come directly from the chromosomes, they come directly from the hormone therapy during puberty.
And you make a completely valid argument.
Nobody should be able to tell you can't do something fucking stupid like get a boob job because they are transgender. That's crazy.
Steve-O shouldn't get a boob job because it would give him gender dysphoria if he got the boob job because he's a dude. He would want them removed and he would go through hell. He would go through basically like social hell on top of gender dysphoric hell if you got a boob job. It's not, oh, I'm trans and you can't be trans too. It's like, no, it's your own safety. Don't do that. Don't get a boob job. Don't get SRS if you're a dude as a joke. That's serious like gender dysphoric inducing medicine right there. Like you can argue he can get a cosmetic boob job, not a gender affirming boob job, but like even that would cause it would cause dysphoria. It would give him gender dysphoria. It's like if he lost his genitals, he would probably be really dysphoric about that. If he gained womanly genitals on his chest, he would be very dysphoric about that.
I know a couple trans people. My friend Jim Norton is married to a trans woman.
Yeah.
I'm super cool with them. Hug her every time I see her. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But it's still a man. Until there's some sort of a CRISPR thing that like, you really want to be a woman, we can turn you into an actual woman. Until that happens, what you're dealing with is a form of gender dysphoria, which has always been classified as a mental illness until people became much more empathetic and sensitive to people that have this problem.
Right.
You can't escape your chromosomes, but you can escape your hormone production, which is what everyone sees. When they look at you, they don't see your chromosomes. They see the secondary sex characteristics brought upon by hormone therapy. That's what puberty does.
So you have to have a fucking closed border to check, and you have to have a gender border too.
Yeah.
You have to have a gender border. A gender border. Just like I said, check your chromosomes, gender border. It's all nonsense. It's all fascist, tyrannical, totalitarian capture of freedom. And it's disgusting what he's preaching right here. Yeah. I think if a trans woman wants you to perceive her as a trans woman or a cis woman, even if she passes enough, like there are trans women out there who are stealth. You don't know they're trans, and you've called them women, and you treat them like women. And yeah, there are some trans women who are so stealth that they say they're infertile when after they have SRS, and their husband can't really tell they're trans. Ever, they don't tell their husband that they're trans because there's no marker on them that shows that they're trans. So why would they identify as trans when they can identify as cis and not have to have any dysphoria? Like there's no difference between a trans woman that fully passes after SRS, so sex reassignment surgery to get a vagina. There's no difference between her and a cis woman who is infertile, because you'll get a pap smear and they'll look and they'll say like, "Where's your uterus? Did you get a hysterectomy?" And you're like, "Yeah, I did." And there's no way to tell. Like they had to take your chromosome test, right? And then you can say, "I have Swyer syndrome, XY. I'm a female with XY, and I had gender reassignment surgery to align with my gender identity, and I'm female." There's no way to test if you're actually trans or not. There's no way. There's no biological marker that shows that you're actually a man or a woman. Because there's so many reasons why those markers aren't used to determine gender. Like you walk down the street, you don't just look at someone's chromosomes, you look at their face, you look at their body, the way they walk, the way they talk. Oh hi, I'm da 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 da. With voice, it's like voice affected by puberty, skin affected by puberty, bones, and surgery, HRT, that all can change. You can change your sex. You can change your biology to align with your identity. Like CRISPR. We don't need CRISPR. CRISPR would be, I don't know. CRISPR is a whole ethical issue of like before they're born. It's taking away autonomy and like consent. I don't like CRISPR.